My name is Dan Keto. I am the co-founder and president of Easy Metrics. We are a warehouse performance management and labor management company. So what we do is we focus on warehouse optimization. We started off as a labor management company, but with you'd say the increased investment in lots of different technologies, specifically robotics, automation systems, lots of other software systems, the warehouse has become a much more complex environment than it used to be. And so we really are evolving into what we call warehouse performance management, where we ingest the data from all these different sources to give a unified picture of the warehouse from a cost, profitability, and performance perspective for every single transaction in the business. The challenge we're seeing right now in the marketplace is everyone's very excited about artificial intelligence, but AI without the right data foundation is going to be very expensive and it's not going to give you the results you need. So what we've seen in the marketplace is there's a big push over the last year to move into AI, but now what's happening is these companies are realizing they haven't solved their data problem. So there's quite a process you have to go through to build what we call the unified data model within these organizations. So it's a heavily transformed data set, bringing in all the different transactional data systems from that operation, and you have to align that then with the stakeholders in that business who understand what their KPI requirements are out of that data. Once you build that foundational layer, AI can create magic for you. But if you haven't done that, it's going to be extremely expensive and you're not going to get the results that you want. Supply chain is turning into more of a manufacturing operation. I don't think it's going to happen in 18 months. I think the next 18 months will be the data story. Companies are going to have to get their hands on their data properly, transform it properly. But ultimately, as we're bringing more and more automation into these distribution centers, you cannot operate the distribution center by just throwing more labor at the problem anymore. You now have to optimize the throughput of the facility like a manufacturer does, because the robots only operate at a certain pace. Where humans, you can kind of dial them up and dial them down. Automation operations have certain throughput capacities that you can do. And so the paradigm shift is going to be more of a holistic engineering model to a distribution center versus optimizing specific performance on specific processes.